Hi, this is Todd with Integrity Investment Advisors. A couple clients asked me to make a video, how to pick a great advisor if you have a portfolio of $1 million to $10 million and you live in Northern Colorado or Fort Collins. We actually live in Fort Collins and do business here, but we also help people all through Colorado and across the country. So this video might save you thousands in fees between $6,000 and $20,000 a year. So enjoy the video. So here's the sad truth. Most financial advisors will do more harm than good. The big advisor firms and the banks, they want you to believe it's normal to just pay 1%. We don't believe that. So if you have a portfolio of $500,000 to $1 million or $10 million, we believe you want somebody who's fee only, a fiduciary for you 100% of the time, and advisor fees below 1%. That's what we do. I encourage you to watch the full video. It's worth over $1,000 a minute, and we are really built for the Millionaire Next Door. So here are 5 things I believe you want in an advisor. You want somebody who's fee only, not fee-based. Fee-based means that there's fees and commission. So you want somebody who's fee only. You want somebody who's a fiduciary for you 100% of the time. So most people we work with need $1 million or a couple $1 million to retire and have the lifestyle they want. There's no reason to pick somebody who's not a fiduciary for you 100% of the time. Get it in writing, not suitability or anything else like that the brokers or insurance people try to say. You want somebody who's a fiduciary for you. And then advisor fees below 1%. So our advisor fees are 0.6% on the first $1 million. They decline above $1 million. It makes us really super competitive and massive value. If you have $1 million portfolio, $2 million portfolio, $3 million portfolio, and I'll show you some more of this here in some future slides. It makes a huge difference. You get to keep more of your money by cutting out the middleman. You want somebody who's got a data-driven approach to investing and great software, and you want somebody who's holistic in their approach. Don't pay 1% for just portfolio management. You need portfolio management, robust financial planning, tax planning, Social Security planning. Roth conversions are a huge opportunity for most people to save on taxes and help their overall plan. And most people don't need annuities, but we have access to no commission, very cost-effective annuities if somebody needs them. So if you have a big advisor firm or a national firm, this is where your fee goes. So a lot of your fee goes to office space and rent, marketing, and many of the big firms are set up to have private equity investors. So they need a profit margin from that. So that can be up to 50% of the fee. So if you have a $2 million account, you're paying $20,000 a year, $10,000 of that fee goes to these categories. The rest of it is legal and compliance, great software and people. So this is where we specialize, and this is where we help clients sort of cut out the middleman and cut out some other fee structures that they don't need. So on this chart, you can pause any of these, but this is basically the average firm is in the gold, and the fee schedule is over here. And then this is the size of your portfolio and assets. So for most firms, they charge about 1% on the first $1 million or so. So that'd be $10,000. Our fee at that level is 0.6%, so $6,000 on the first million, and then it declines from there. So you can see if you have a $2 or $3 or $5 million portfolio, you're still paying a massive amount in fees. These are actually high profit clients for many of the big firms. So if you're in this category, I suggest you strongly take a look at overall fees and your scope of work. And we're structured to have a great level of service and value add for you at these levels. If you have over $2 million, I think you're massively overpaying for most of your scope of services. And this is where we are sort of built for the Millionaire Next Door, and we can help you in a big way. So on the left side are broker dealers, insurance reps, Merrill Lynch, Wells Fargo, Northwest Mutual. A lot of those types of people fall into this category. They are fee-based, they have commissions, they are not a fiduciary for you. Most of them are sales reps and have high fees. They maybe use proprietary funds. They're not data-driven. They have conflicts of interest. A lot of them don't even specialize with advanced planning or tax strategy or Roth conversions. So we strongly believe you don't want to be on this side. You can do a lot better if you have $1 million portfolio than hiring people who are just going to sell you things and not a fiduciary for you. So what I believe most people want is you want to talk to your advisor. You want somebody who's a fiduciary for you 100% of the time, advisor fees below 1%, data-driven. They use best-in-class mutual funds, not just one family. We like that we have access to dimensional funds, Avantis, AQR, iShares, Vanguard. We love Vanguard. We have great planning software. We have a formal tax strategy. We specialize with some Roth conversions for clients because it can save you a ton in taxes down the road. And we help clients to live their best life possible. So that's what we think most people should try to get. So all advisors are not the same. We believe you want an advisor that has great software and great people. So we are built for the Millionaire Next Door as our typical family. They have a portfolio of between $500,000 and several $1 million. They make a high income. They maybe have stock options or own their own business. They want to retire in the next 5 or 10 years, or maybe they're already retired, but they're busy and they want help and they don't want to make big mistakes. A lot of people want to make work optional down the road, and we can help partner with you to do all of this. So again, a lot of people in the $1 to $10 million plus, I believe, are massively overpaying for their scope of services, and we are built to help those types of people out. So when I think about the overall scope of services, there's 3 main areas. The first is investment management. So this is the portfolio, this is your 401k, these are your IRAs, Roth accounts, everything, equity comp is here. You want evidence-based investing and approach to it, so indexing and factors, and we can review that in a different video. In the middle bucket, very important, you want retirement planning, financial planning. When can you retire? Will you run out of money? How are you planning for healthcare and retirement? Maximizing Social Security benefits. And on the far right, you want tax planning. So these are Roth conversions and lowering your lifetime tax bill. All of this should be included in your fee structure. So this is what we do, and we do it very cost competitively. We use great partners like dimensional funds, Vanguard, iShares. We are fully credentialed. Our planning software is Right Capital. We use Holistiplan for tax planning and really help you to live your best life possible. You don't have to pay 1% for an advisor. So here is going about picking a great advisor. Again, on the left are brokers and insurance reps. This would be Edward Jones, Northwest Mutual, Merrill Lynch, Wells Fargo. A lot of those, local neighborhood brokers. For the most part, they are not fiduciaries, or they're very limited in their scope. And you really want to watch out in case you have commission products, non-traded REITs, insurance, annuities, A, B, C shares. These are all very expensive. So for the most part, we don't recommend working with those folks. We think you can do better. In the middle category is registered investment advisors, people like Edelman Financial and Fisher. We're not big fans of those two, but we do like, Buckingham, Carson Wealth, Creative Planning, Mercer, I think are quite a bit better. They're a fiduciary for you. They do planning and tax management, but they can be expensive. So you got to watch the fees and the scope of work you need, anywhere from say $10,000 or $12,000 up to $30,000 plus per year, depending on the size of your portfolio. And on the right is what we do. So we're a fiduciary for you 100% of the time. We do portfolio management, financial planning, tax optimization. We help you cut out the middlemen so you get to keep more of your money. So our fees for $1 million are $6,000 a year, 2 million is 9, 3 million is 12. So here's the local environment in Northern Colorado. We collected this from firms, ADVs, just off their websites. And if you look in the article, there'll be more information about what they actually do. On the top is us, and you can see fees for $1 million. And then over here, fees for $3 million. So this gives you an idea, because even if you're younger and maybe have $1 million today, eventually that's going to grow to $2 or $3 million. So you have to be aware of where the fees are. The people in the green here are fee-only fiduciaries. Some of these other folks do some planning and some other work for you, but they also sell insurance. So they're not fiduciaries for you 100% of the time. And you'll see different disclaimers here that when we sell you insurance or annuities, we are not acting as a fiduciary. We are acting as an insurance agent. So I just think that creates conflicts, and you're not really sure why they're selling you certain things. Most people don't need annuities. And most people need just term insurance. So again, we really like the fiduciary model. Be cognizant of fees, dive in to these a little bit more as you interview people, but be cognizant of what the fees are for the first million and how they decline above a certain level. So I think overall, what we do for clients is we help to give you confidence about where you're at and where you want to be for your best retirement. We help you answer if you're on track. Will you have enough money? How do you plan for healthcare and retirement? All of that we put into our software and tools. And we're really designed to help you to live your best life possible. So if this fits you, we would love to talk to you. We offer free second opinions, and we can analyze your current fees. So this is our second opinion process. Most people who do this say something like, I wish I would have known this 10 years ago. We do a discovery meeting with you on the phone, a Zoom meeting. We gather data and analysis. We help you to find the red flags and total fees in your portfolio. Then we have a follow-up call with an executive summary. You get a report of our different findings, suggestions, total fees, everything from that standpoint. And if you think it's a good fit and we think it's a good fit, you can sleep on it and you might end up becoming a client. But what I would say to you is, worst case scenario, you'll have this information. I am shocked how many people go through this process and they're like, I never knew I was paying that much in fees. And it's not only advisor fees, but it's mutual fund fees, trading fees, ETF, expense ratios, all sorts of fees. We do the work on it and we analyze it in our software. So hope to speak with you soon. If this is of interest, please contact us and book a meeting on the calendar, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.